everybody, in this video we will speak about the case of Helen, 52 years old woman, and we will demonstrate the follow-up. First of all, why she has come into the therapy. When she came, she described she has completely lost all hope that anything could help her, and she cannot bear it anymore. And she works as a at a state institution, building authority, and she tries to help people as much as possible. She has two young subordinates. Although they are inexperienced, they are very self-confident and arrogant to her. And her husband has his business, cake shop, and it is beneath his dignity to sell there. So after her work at the building authority, she goes to the cake shop and she sells cakes. So she's totally exhausted because of that. For last 12 years, she had no holiday. And half a year ago, she had coronavirus with a serious course, and she couldn't eat for 2 months, and still now she's totally exhausted. And when she was 17, a fortune teller told her that she never would be happy, and it's true. And she's very selfless. When her son from her previous marriage needed money for his house, she took a big loan in the bank, and she's so exhausted that she has a fear she will not be able to pay the installments. And after discussion, the prescription contained sweet chestnut, centaury, willow, mimulus, white chestnut, gentian, and gorse. I recommended her to use 4 drops 8 times daily because her state was quite intense. And 3 weeks later, she comes and she describes. So, first, the question usual, how are you? I think it's the same. So it sounds quite pessimistically now. Everything is absolutely the same without any change. So I used amplified reflection. Maybe the sleep is a little bit better and it's important for me. So she admits that there is some positive change. Your sleep is better. So simple reflection. How did your sleep improve? So open question to develop more this positive theme. There are no annoying thoughts. It is a clear improvement. So she admits that there is some reaction. What about your work? Again, open question. Well, I know I am doing a good work. Today there has been a conflict. There has been a conflict, a reflection. Yes, my subordinates, they are not professionals. They do not understand this work, so I have had to tell clear no. It will be according to me, not to them. So you can see that there is a striking change in the behavior. Before that, she was very submissive and she suffered because of their domineering and arrogant behavior. Now she is the boss and she reacts like a boss. You have been able to tell no, to set boundaries. So it is a positive affirmation confirming, supporting centauri behavior. They do not have the necessary experience, and it confirms to me that I am doing a good work, that they aren't right. You are doing a good work and you know it. So again, an affirmation. Yes. Now I decided to reflect her energy because she is much stronger. She seems much stronger today. I feel a completely different energy from you. Yes, I think I'm calmer, but it could still be better. You feel less stressed. Yes, and I have a little bit more energy. There is a change in energy too. So your sleep is better, your energy is better, and you set boundaries at your work. What else? So it's a summary. At my husband's cake shop, it is the same. Our shop assistant is ill now, so I must sell there. There is still a lot of work. Um, Again, we reflect the patient's behavior that she continues her work. But I have something I'm looking forward. My friends invited us to go with them to Austria, to the Alps. My husband does not like traveling, but I told to myself, why not? So I will go alone and I will have a free week. So again, something you need to use an affirmation. You will have a holiday. It's great. It's marvelous. A big change for her. She haven't had a holiday for 12 years. Yes. And what about your husband? Of course, such a decision that she will go there without him, there must be some change in their relationship too. Open question to explore this change. He is also a little bit different. Maybe the change started when I had a quarrel with our neighbor. This person is very problematic. He provokes conflicts and only laughs at our complaints. And one day it was too much for me. So I told to my husband, go and tell him something. However, he refused. So I went there. I saw that he had built a new terrace. So I asked him, "Did you announce it? Did you announce the construction to the building authority?" I will look at it tomorrow. Do you know how the penalty is?" And since that, he is a completely different person. He is very polite. He greets me cordially whenever he sees me. So in this case, there are changes on many levels. On the level of emotions and thoughts, there is certainly a change of behavior. There are also changes on the of the sleep, and sleep stands somewhere in between the psychic and physical level. And there are also changes on the interpersonal level. The behavior towards her subordinates, towards her husband or neighbor, changed dramatically. As for used communication techniques, I used mainly reflections, like simple reflections. Your sleep is better, you feel less stressed or amplified. Everything is absolutely the same without any change. Or reflections reflecting patient's behavior. I feel a completely different energy from you. And I also used open questions to develop the positive theme. How did your sleep improve? And especially I used affirmations. You have been able to tell no, to set boundaries. You are doing a good work and you know it, and you will have a holiday. And summaries. So your sleep is better, your energy is better, and you set boundaries at your work. What else? For the communication techniques, please look at the link under the video. And there is also a link to the videos about follow-up. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And in the next video we will speak about further education in Bach flower therapy.